Okay, turning to a look at business now. While ordinary Canadians are tightening their belts thanks to, of course, sky-high inflation, CEOs are raking in more than ever. At this point of the day, January 3rd, the top corporate brass in this country have already made more than the average worker earns all year. Scott Peterson is following this story for us.
By the time that most people are sitting down to their first cup of coffee, the average CEO, the top 100 CEOs in Canada, will have made more at 9:43 this morning than the average Canadian worker will make in the next 52 weeks for all of 2023. And this is an annual study that comes out from the Canadian Centre for Policy Alternatives. It's called Breakfast of Champions, and they break it down this way. Take a look at some of these numbers out in this new study this morning. One, that the top CEOs in Canada made an average of $14.3 million in 2021, and that's smashing all previous records. The average Canadian salary for the average worker by comparison is $58,800. So that means if you're making over $14 million a year by 9:43 this morning, 43 minutes into your shift, you have already made $58,800, or the amount of money that people make on average for 52 weeks. Now, Canadian top CEOs now make about 243 times more than the average workers, and that's never been higher. And also salaries are up, again, according to CCPA, 70% since 2008. And the CCA points out that there is some remedies here and a little bit of insult to injury, that a lot of these bonuses for top executives come in the form of stock options bonuses, and that is taxed at a lower rate than what the rest of Canadians are taxed at. So they're advocating for higher taxes, closing tax loopholes, higher taxes for the wealthiest Canadians. But nonetheless, some shocking news for any Canadian sitting down to their first coffee break of the day, knowing that they've got to work for another 52 weeks what the average CEO has made by 9:43 this morning.